So basically the process of making Earth look good, you have to start with like, you know, a background space, then you add in some glow, some texture, then you add in the atmosphere, which is super important. Yeah, and then you add in like a little bit of edge glow, and then yeah, there you go, you have a decent Earth. Welcome to our behind the scenes, this time for having a picnic.
Cool, let's get started. So,
right off the bat, we wanted to kick this episode off with just a really weird like setup. And I think at one point, I don't remember, I think we were just gonna have like just the picnic already set up or something. I don't really remember, but at the end of the day, we said let's have the characters set up the picnic, and we ended up somehow arriving at this Mary Poppins-esque like magic basket.
yeah. We knew we wanted to do having a picnic.
Yeah.
But we didn't settle on the idea that it gets ruined by a cloud until later.
Right.
And that became the point of the whole episode.
We went through some iterations, I think, with like birds coming in and attacking, like bugs, like various elements. Like at one point there was like a tornado.
Yeah, but we found this really, really great looking cloud, like
actor
thingy. Well, yeah, real cloud.
We cast a really good looking cloud.
But in the world of visual effects, we found this great looking cloud shader, and we thought, oh, that'd be really great to use. And we came up kind of with an episode that could use it.
Yeah, exactly. It was really easy to work with, and it looked very real.
Yeah, and this is a good episode for us because it was completely outside of the house. Like, I don't remember if this was after or around the time that he sold the house.
I'm not sure.
We were trying to like do something that wasn't in the house anymore.
Yeah, we were trying to get more comfortable with the idea of going out and being in public, being outdoors.
Which is why this one is completely separate from the house.
Yeah, exactly.
But right off the bat, so how did we take a giant table out of a basket?
Yeah.
I think you have a video.
I have a video here. It shows basically the kind of various iterations. So for starters, obviously at some point I'm holding a real table, but you can't put a real table in a basket. So in order to do this, we had to do what is called a puppet warp. So we took the a image of the table. You can see my hand miming. Basically, I had nothing in my hand at one point.
Yeah, and then right here is where we switch to the cut of you actually moving the table.
Yeah, so there's nothing in my hand. Pop in with an edit, then we go in and add back in the fake table the image. That happens right here.
Give it a second. It's in there somewhere. Oh yeah, that's the fake one.
Yeah, so you can see the fake table. And then it's warping. We had to warp it.
Then you sort of scrunch it into the basket.
Yeah. And you can see before scrunching it, it doesn't really look as convincing. It kind of just comes out in the same shape.
Yeah. Then you add this like scrunch to it.
Yeah.
It makes it look like
and then here you can see there's like a color difference between the image of the table and the real table, and this looks like an obvious pop. So as soon as you turn back on the color correction, it's flawless. It's really crazy how much it convinces you.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Good job there. And then we did the same thing with the chair.
Yeah, same effect for the chair, basically. Not a little like whatever sound. What sound is that? It's like a funky sound.
You hear that in cartoons all the time. It's like foom.
It's like a foom, but I don't really know what. Oh yeah.
So here, I guess we're playing around with the idea that like
there's a mountain of.
Yeah, who knows what's in your basket, but like you knock something over and it cascades down a mountain of things, and then you have a chicken coop.
I have a chicken that is already cooked. That's alive, apparently.
Yeah, and
that's the only way to explain it.
Yeah, or but that's definitely cooked chicken. So I don't know how that makes sense. That stack of napkins is huge.
Yes, it was keeping those down from the wind was hard.
Here's our fantastic looking cloud.
Yes. So we actually had a what was up there before was a piece of cardboard as a reference point.
Yeah,
for the cloud.
A piece of cardboard on a pole.
Yeah. That
I would hold, and then you could use that to know where the cloud needs to sit in space.
Yeah, and then this was great.
Actually, we have all of this here before and after.
So, oh yeah,
so
there's the cardboard. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it looks like as you're looking up.
So to anyone at the park, they see me waving at a piece of cardboard on a pole.
Thankfully, we were pretty far away from many people.
I think we scared everyone off.
So then this is convincing looking because it is actually raining, and here you can see how we did that. There's a what is it, like three gallon?
It's just a gallon jug with holes poked in it.
Holes poked
but the holes were too big, and it just created really thick, heavy rain that was freezing for some reason. I was miserable. Like, my reaction to the water was legitimate. Like, we didn't rehearse it. We just went straight for the water. It was very cold.
And part of the non-rehearsal of it made it better take.
Yeah, of course.
Made it more believable. Of course. You can see it all bouncing off of the picnic basket. It feels very real.
We had a leaf blower that we got from Lowe's that actually did a pretty good job at blowing everything away, I guess.
Forgive the slightly laggy for that. Yeah, that was really, really well done. I think the gust of wind effect.
It's really funny just thinking of how much of a jerk this Cloud is. Like, he's just like a bully.
Yeah, he just shows up to rain on your parade, literally. It's just a bully Cloud. Let's go back to YouTube.
Yeah.
He managed to escape. And Cloud is like looking for you. Like, oh, where'd he go?
So again, here we have you and another friend holding up a big, I guess it was a green screen.
It's our mobile, like 5-foot green screen.
But it was able to cast a shadow, because there's no way to really do a convincing shadow digitally. It just never works.
You can kind of see, like, my shadow here holding the sides of it, and his.
Right.
But it's almost impossible to see.
This is fun. There's a little bit of hand-drawn lightning there, a little bit of, particle effects. Just a nice mix of things to make a really fun effect here. Yep.
Wow.
A little for some reason, a bunch of feathers flying off. Innocent, cute, bully Cloud. Not innocent. What am I saying? Yeah. So who knows what horrors are inside that basket that I'm subjecting this Cloud to right now.
Yeah, I just added like as many sounds as I could think of: cats, cows, cars. Like,
of course, that shadow's fake, fully fake, digital.
Mm-hmm.
Worked pretty well.
Yeah, this is good. The way that you made it look like it's dark and stormy, like, because this was a bright sunny day.
Yeah.
Comparatively, like, look at that.
It's pretty crazy because I was a little worried, to be honest, because when you go from that to a overshadowed day, it's not something you're expecting to be able to do.
And you were able to even get like this cut out the basket in your hands by using the sky as
a contrast
to cut them out.
Exactly.
Poor little Cloud goes back to Mama. Some people were thinking this is the older brother.
What?
Yeah, I saw a comment saying like, oh, that's the older brother coming in to like, get revenge or whatever. I think it's the Mama Cloud.
Yeah, I don't think anyone. This is definitely not a brother. A brother wouldn't be so protective of their child.
But you pissed it off.
Yeah.
Now it's.
And then at this point, we said we're gonna make the biggest looking like thundercloud all by itself on the planet.
That's like the first. Is it the first time we moved?
This is the first time we actually cut away from first-person view to sort of create a comedic effect.
This is episode like 25 or something. Like.
And then there's a cool little video here as well for the Earth. There's like a couple layers. Like, so basically the process of making Earth look good, you have to start with like, a background space, then you add in some glow, some texture, then you add in the atmosphere, which is super important. Yeah, and then you add in like a little bit of edge glow, and then there you go. You have a decent Earth.
Yeah, looks great. Good job. And I guess what it did here was shock you with the power of
A mother thunderstorm.
A mother thunderstorm.
Yeah.
You can only
And
imagine how that
despite that, the character still remains alive.
Yeah, he comes back.
Yeah.
It's cartoon logic.
Exactly.
That's pretty much it. I mean, what else do we have to show? Is there anything else in here that's interesting?
No, I think that's about it, really.
Yeah, I think so.
This is a pretty straightforward episode. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I think that it's just so bizarre. It really is. It's not what you'd expect for a picnic episode. It's not even what we expected to do. At the end of the day, though, I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this too. Here you can see a bit of our setup over here on the right that we had to digitally remove. This is the ladder we used to stand and pour water on you.
Sometimes we don't realize how wide the angle is on the GoPro, and we just
we try to hide these things off screen, but sometimes they just show up.
Shows up, and
So
then
we gotta paint
that's
it
like
out
it adds
every
an extra
frame.
hour of work for no reason.
But you can't tell. No one could tell that that's gone. Maybe Captain Disillusion could tell, but
Yeah,
you know.
But let's I think he understands. We're not trying to fool anyone.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, guys.
And stay tuned for the next one.
Take care.
Bye.